I'm ready when you're ready.
Okay, hey, buddy. This is going to be day 11 of the 16 albums in 15 days. This is going to be video 1. There's another video coming soon after of the Megadeth album, Super Collider. And I'm here with my buddy Jason.
Hey, guys.
And he does have permission to upload this on his channel.
Okay. Sounds good. I would definitely do that.
We're going to be doing the Black Sabbath album from 2013, 13.
All right. Yes, we are. All right, so I'll do a little bit of background information. Let me get my notes up here. Not very much information. Well, moderately information. This album, of course, is by Black Sabbath. It was released on June 7th of 2013 and June 11th. June 11th was in Europe. This is their 19th studio album, I believe. This is the first Black Sabbath album since really 1995. The first studio recording with Ozzy Osbourne and bassist Geezer Butler. Since a reunion album in 1998. Let's see here. The production for this album was actually postponed recently because of the announcement that Tony Iommi, I'm always messed up with his last name. Yeah, that's how you say it. I'm dumb. Was battling the early stages of lymphoma, and the original drummer Bill Ward, basically his contract dispute. It was announced in February of last year that Bill Ward would not be participating in this reunion. Instead, Brad Welk, I'm assuming that's how you say it, of Rage Against the Machine, filled in on the studio recording. We were just talking about this actually. We have no idea who the tour drummer is going to be, as I know they're touring this year. I'm going to see them later this summer. And finally, one more piece of information here. In April of 2012, Lollapalooza founder Perry Farrell announced that Black Sabbath would be performing as the headliner, and this is their only American concert of last year. I heard it was amazing, and of course that was in Chicago.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to add for that?
Huh?
Do you have any background information you want to add?
Well, besides the fact that I can't believe I'm going to praise an album Rick Rubin actually produced in the metal world. I'm not a big fan, but anyway, there you go.
One thing that caught my attention, and I think as I was going through this review, was the actual artwork. What did you think of? Did you pay attention to the artwork, and what did you think of it on the cover?
I got this on Spotify.
Did you see a picture of it though?
I saw the Flamin' 13.
What'd you think? Did you have any reaction to that?
The hell does this is their 19th album. Why are they calling it 13?
I don't know, but I honestly, I really, the story behind it is pretty interesting. It's actually just a piece of wood that they burned up. Makes sense, I guess.
Cool.
I think it's pretty cool looking, but
yeah.
I don't know. Figured I'd throw that in there. Let's see what else here. Like I said, they're going to be touring the end of this year to promote the new album. They're beginning a North American tour, like I said, in late July, and the Latin American and Europe tours in October. Track by track reviews. You want to start off here?
End of the Beginning, track 1. Hard and heavy metal song about not knowing if you're dying or if this is just the end of the beginning or not knowing where you're going from here.
Yeah. For me, I have that the track opens up with some extremely loud, some doom-laced guitar, some classic guitars by Black Sabbath here. The Ozzy's vocals are amazing right off the bat. They're very dark, somewhat kind of creepy. The song kind of picks up speed throughout this whole album. I don't know if you noticed this, Lance. It picks up speed, and it's very. I really, really like that throughout this whole album.
Imagine that.
Guitar riffs. Yeah. Well, I mean, and when I base my review on, the review that I based that on, it was, they mentioned that a lot, so I figured I'd put that in there. This song is a lot riffier than a lot of any other that you were going to hear on this album. That's basically it for me. I'll do the second track here, God is Dead. This song is one of my favorites on the album, I would say. This whole album is really, really good, I think. It starts out with some distorted guitars, some heart-pounding drums that kind of kicks the tempo off, kicks it into a lot of thundering drums and a lot of just another heavy guitars. Really, really interesting. The tempo kind of sounds like a Metallica with the Death Magnetic, as we kind of mentioned before. I really, really like this track. This is my favorite on the album. There's a bridge on this track that's with an awesome guitar work, with an awesome guitar riff as well.
Yeah, basically.
You have anything to add with that one?
Yeah, basically this is what I think it's about. Basically, it's about a murderer who keeps wondering if God is alive or dead.
I didn't know. Yeah. That's I did the track review, and people were like, what do you mean? And I exactly said the same exact thing. You know, he's questioning faith, questioning humanity. For that one. All right, you could do Loner, and then you do the next couple actually. Number 5.
Loner, hard-charging song about a loner, being a loner, and how miserable it is to be a loner. You know?
Yeah, it's pretty basic meaning there. For me, I have the song opens up with, again, some fast-paced guitars, really aggressive. The solos are amazing. I could see the song actually, and this is a stretch, but I could see it comparing to Iron Man because of the loner type of kind of, depressed feel to it. I really like that as well.
And how is this thing said?
I have no idea. It sounds good to me.
Okay, I'm dyslexic, but this looks like alphabet soup or something. Zeitgeist. Psychedelic metal song about being lost in space. Basically.
Yeah, that's. I don't actually know what it could be about. All
I know is space references. I was like, okay, hee-haw.
Yeah, hey, like I said, the review that I kind of based my review off had a little bit of this in there. It starts off with a kind of eerie feel to it. It's a slower paced acoustic song, similar to Planet Caravan off of Paranoid. I know we reviewed Paranoid.
I was saying the exact same thing.
Yeah, we like I said, we reviewed that way back when.
That was one of our first reviews.
I think so, yeah. And to continue a little bit with at the end of my note for this song here, the vocals on this tracks are kind of cleverly paired with the drums and kind of some bongos, maybe a little bit, I don't know. It really just completes the song's mysterious feel, and honestly, this song, again, displays how badass Black Sabbath is, because they can go from being acoustic to being heavy.
Well, they're the fathers of heavy metal. So obviously they're on kick ass.
Yeah, but still, overall, you don't think of them as being a band that's going to try to change up their style.
They didn't. This is just beat the hell out of you with Black Sabbath.
I don't know. Well, I guess my point is that that's a little bit acoustic.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You gotta point at everything, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever. Track number, what are we, number 5 here?
Yeah.
I'll do the next couple. We have Age of Reason. This song kind of opens up with a rather simple kind of drum beat, nothing over the top. Really, the guitar work is very complex as the song continues. Really amazing. It's kick ass. That's exactly what I have in my notes here. Yeah, that's the only way to describe it. The band. I think this is something that Black Sabbath can only pull off. It's the guitar riffs that are used on this song are just too complex for. I don't even know. It's kind of mind-boggling, honestly. You know, what do you think?
Yeah, basically, hard-charging metal song about, well, in the age of reason, there's a lot of lies. At least that's what I took from it.
Sorry for the delay there. Delay's messing up here.
Yeah.
Uvu,
get your act together.
Internet world. Yeah, the meaning was one of kind of maybe doubting things again and whatnot, I think. I'll do track number 6, I guess. The track number 6 is Live Forever. This song opens up again with a killer guitar solo. That's used as kind of as a bridge, I guess, between Age of Reason. I guess what I'm saying here is that the music flows into one another. There's no real stopping point from this song from Age of Reason to Live Forever, which I think is amazing. I couldn't think right there. It's just this song is supported by a very, very nice guitar riff, pretty amazing. The drumming by Brad Wilk, the Rage Against the Machine drummer, who again is on this album because Bill Ward is not. And Ozzy's vocals are again perfect. I want to say they're not about not wanting to live forever and kind of wondering, I guess.
Yeah. I'd almost say it was kind of almost swing metal.
Yeah, it wasn't as dark.
Yeah. Of course, Black Sabbath has done that swing style a lot in the past. But, hey, that's one of their trademarks. Almost like Tony being in drop D. In drop tuning, because, well, let's face it, this is Tony's neck hand, basically.
Yeah. All right, you want to do track number 7? 7? Yeah.
Yeah. Damaged Soul. Again, another. I call this groove metal.
Okay.
Most of this album I'd call groove metal because it just has groove to the friggin' song. But about somebody who's been possessed by demons since birth, or talking about the Antichrist, or maybe them being a vampire. I heard like all dark and deep, demonic, vampiric in there, like how not being able to go into the sun and stuff. So I really wasn't sure. Something's up with this dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, right here, I just have what I thought of the songs musically. Black Sabbath to me is a little too hard to decipher sometimes, and this would be one of them.
I can actually understand how crap Ozzy says. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I try to go for the meanings, but it didn't really work this time.
Yeah.
For me, the song "Damaged Soul" it feels like a blast from the past. As far as the song goes, it's kind of a bluesy song, complete with some harmonizing. I hope I said that right. Vocals, a nice killer guitar solo.
I think you mean harmonizing.
There you go. There you go. There's no T in there. What am I thinking?
Harmonica.
Yeah. The tempo of the song really caught my attention, and I know that I say that a lot about a lot of music, but I do pay attention to the music, the tempos. Just the song kind of the way it kicks up and kicks down, the speed of it. It kind of goes slow, goes fast, and kicks into double speed and double. I really enjoyed that. The song, again, the meaning, I don't know, but I really enjoyed it. All right, you can start off with number 8.
Dear Father, eerie as all hell. About an abusive priest, basically. And how he gets... Dear Father...
priest?
Dude, Dear Father... Think... abuse... He mentions abusive in there. Questioning faith. Dear Father... The whole priest sex abuse thing we had in this country a few years ago.
Yeah... I can see that, but I honestly, I don't know. I depends on my drugs. They're drug passed.
That could be it too.
I mean, they can go honestly either way. I'm not trying to say, you're crazy, but.
Well, I am crazy, but I'm right on this one.
Okay. Sorry about that. You can continue if you want. Go ahead.
No, I'm screwing with you, dude. But yeah, that's about all I had.
Okay. For me, like I said, I have this kind of a dark feeling song, as you said. It's really the creepiest song on the album. It's some really good vocals. The emotional lyrics by Ozzy again does question faith. I think I'm actually going to incorporate a line here. One of the lines that I think incorporates this most often is you knew what you were doing in silence, your violence. He has left my life in ruins, yeah, in ruins, yeah. And honestly, I think this song has to deal with the drug past of the band. He's obviously been through a lot, and maybe it could be either way though.
Yeah.
Do I have anything else here? Let's see. Basically, all that I have musically, the song, the tempo of the song again, like I said, I pay attention to that a little bit. I like it how it picks up speed. It kind of increases as Ozzy's vocals get a little angrier. You can definitely see he's very passionate about whatever he's talking about.
Yeah.
That's it for that one. You can do. Let's see, how many we got left here? You can do track number 9 as well.
Methademic. Detuned Spanish guitar intro almost. Turns almost... Then it turns thrash. And it's about being, hooked on meth, basically, and how much it sucks. Long story short.
Yeah, for me, at this part of the album, honestly, after Dear Father, I paid attention to more of the solos and the music side of it, so I don't have much the rest of this album as far as meaning goes. But
that tends to happen to you at the end of albums.
For me, yes. I will admit.
Remember when someone was smacking you right in the face and you missed it you completely missed it?
Yeah.
Go below on Leonard Skinner.
Hey, there was a lot going on that day.
Just pointing things out.
It's true. No, it's true. Yeah. I guess I do have what I thought about the music. So I guess we'll go into that. Track number 9, like you said, how do you pronounce that?
Methademic.
Methademic? Yeah, we go.
Like meth and pandemic. Put them there.
Yeah, I see that now. The song begins with a slow acoustic guitar, then kicks up speed again. I want to say explodes into a fast-paced guitar riff that is amazing with some good drumming as well and Ozzy's vocals are there as well. Yeah. You want to start off? You want to start off with the next two, since I already admitted I don't really have much.
Yeah. Peace of Mind, groove metal about how. Honestly, I think this is basically Ozzy saying he wants to be treated like a regular guy.
Mm-hmm. And to have the peace of mind of living a normal life.
Yeah, because people come up to him, oh, we're not worthy, we're not worthy, we're not worthy. Hey, I'm just a regular dude. I'll say hi.
Yeah, I skimmed through that one. I kind of got a tone of that. For me, though, and I'll give you can do the next one, but I will give my overall thoughts of these next two real fast here. Peace of Mind, and how do you say the Piranha? Right? Is that
Pariah?
Number 11.
Pariah.
Pariah. Yeah.
I have no idea what the hell that word means. I just know it's pariah.
Yeah. Basically, these next couple songs, and I can't read today. This is why I'm going nuts. Basically, these next couple songs for me blew me out of the water because of the riffs and the vocals, and it's very general that I say that, but it's an awesome way to end the album for me for these next two songs. I paid a lot more attention to the music on this album than I probably should have, but.
Can't do that.
There we go. All right, you can continue with track number 11.
Pariah, slow, dark, heavy song about. Then it turns into like a heavy groove. I'm guessing about addiction, I guess. That's all
Yeah, because
I had no idea what the hell a pariah is.
Well, looking at the name of the song, I could say I could see addiction written all over that. Just the struggles with it.
Maybe drug dealer, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, some of these songs are we're trying to do the best we can with this. Some of these songs are hard to decipher.
Yeah.
All right, what are your favorite songs? Do you have any? What are your favorite songs?
Track 1 through track 11.
Okay. So that's the whole album?
Awesome album. It's freaking Sabbath, man.
Yeah, that's honestly exactly what I had. There was no, as far musically and the meanings and everything, there was no real downsides to this. That's in general terms. Yeah. If you had to pick something out as it being maybe a positive and maybe a negative, what would you say?
Positive. 3/4 of the band still got it. They can still go. The negative. Bill, come back to the band.
That's funny. Okay, you want to explain why you think that he's missed?
Okay. Nothing against the guy from Rage Against the Machine, but basically when I hear Black Sabbath, I expect to hear a thumping, grooving bass, which I got that in this album. Expect to hear Ozzy going ballistic on vocals, got that. I expect to hear Tony just going crazy on his guitar, got that. I also expect to hear somebody beating the ever-living dog hell out of the drums. I didn't get that. If they're gonna use somebody like Vinnie Paul from Pantera, just got after it. He beats the crap out of the drums. That's my personal opinion.
I could see that because as we've gone through with Sabbath and we did Paranoid, they had that signature drum sound.
Yeah.
And that's missing, I will say that, but I think that it's not a bad thing, this new drumming style. I want to say it's a little bit kind of out in the open. It's a little more rougher. If rougher is not a word, but a little more aggressive. And it's a little more thunder to it. It's not as thunderous and not as, heavy as you may want to see, but I enjoyed it.
To me, as a guy who plays to a lot of click tracks, I hate to say it almost sounded like dude was playing to a click track. Because I'm used to hearing like drummers like go at least throwing little bits and pieces here. It was like 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, at least to my ears.
Yeah, I didn't notice that as much, but on some of the songs you do notice it a little bit.
Yeah, like
yeah, we're being picky here. We really are, I think, but that's whatever.
Yeah. Hey, love the album. Just get Bill back. Nothing against Rage Against the Machine, but it just ain't the same without Bill. It's like having Motley Crue without having Tommy. They tried it, it don't work. Now they're trying to get back.
For me, the positives of this album, there's a bunch of them. They definitely outweigh the negatives. I honestly don't have any negatives really on my notes here. The positives, I like that Sabbath kind of created a simple record. It's not a very detailed record, except for of course the guitar riffs the drums are kind of complex a little bit, but overall, when you hear this album and you're not as detailed as I'm trying to be. I'm not very detailed to begin with, but it's a very simple album, I want to say. The tempos, again, Black Sabbath is known for switching the tempos, going fast, going slow. They still have that. If you're wondering, Ozzy's vocals are pretty good. There's some songs where they're not as, maybe, I don't want to say passionate, but they're not as, doesn't seem as into it, I guess. Kind of flat a little bit.
Yeah.
Basically the flat. I also like the fact that Sabbath is not afraid, again, to explore with different sounds. I know we talked about this a little bit before. They really didn't do as much, and they kind of threw the acoustic kind of sounding track in there with track number 4. But again, it shows how diverse they're willing to be at times. Again, they seem to do this all the time. Basically, I really enjoy this album, like I said before. I'm going to contradict myself, but the guitars, the opening guitar riffs and whatnot, the vocals, again, yeah. Basically, I think Sabbath got back to the roots.
Yeah, because this sounded almost like Black Sabbath 1.
Yeah, I have that, and I have Paranoid. Sure, it's kind of polished a little bit. The first 2 albums weren't as, they were kind of rough.
Oh yeah, true.
And this one's still rough, but it's kind of polished, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I really enjoyed it. Definitely check this out. Well, if you were to give this a number, what would you give it?
9.
Okay, just because of Bill Ward?
Pretty much.
Hey, we all have our own opinion. It's okay.
Yeah.
I agree with you a little bit on this one. For me, a 9.5 out of 10, I think it's nearly perfect. I'm being kind of picky here. But whatever. For my upcoming reviews, I guess before I do that, are we done with this?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Do you have anything you want to say?
Basically, again, he definitely has rights to put this up on his channel. If you have any questions for me, hit me up on YouTube, or on Facebook. Email me at lancemosstv@gmail.com. Please subscribe to my channel, lancemosstv, if this is on Jason's when this goes up on Jason's channel. Hit me up on lancemosstv. And I am currently in the middle of the 16 album reviews in 15 days. Later today, I will be reviewing the 2012 or 2013 Megadeth album, Super Collider. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Jason.
Okay, sounds good. Basically for me, I don't have as much of a schedule as you do, Lance. So with the reviews, I'm still working on on a Black Rebel Motorcycle Club review that I promised a couple weeks ago. I've been kind of behind on that. My upcoming reviews are, again, some Aerosmith. I pushed that off enough. I want to do that. Maybe we, you know what? Are you planning on doing that in the future? You want to do that as after our next one? So
sure. Why don't we do another double?
Because otherwise I won't do it.
I mean, why don't we do another, how we did the two Leonard Skinner ones back to back?
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. That's fine.
Why not a double shot?
Yeah. We gotta plan that out, because last time I waited till the last minute. It jumped up on you. Yeah, like I said, okay, we'll do the Aerosmith again with our next review. That should be in a couple weeks, depending on things, whatever. Again, my reviews, I'm gonna do some country music. Got maybe some Eric Church. I've got some Toby Heath, who I'm seeing this Sunday in Chicago. I will have some concert videos up next week. We got some hip hop with some J. Cole. I'm still deciding if I want to do that. I've got some new music with some Jukebox to Go, some Imagine Dragons, some Daft Punk. I want to do that. Some Skillet, their new album Rise. Jimmy E. World. Some more country with some Kip Moore, and a requested album I got last week. I should be doing this hopefully with my next review. Benjamin the Teacher, and this guy messaged me, and I didn't even tell you, Lance. I think he's more of a instrumentalist. Cool. I think that's straight what it is, so it's going to be a little bit different for me. I'm willing to do it, so yeah. That's next week. That's basically it. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. I put out new videos every week. I'm doing a question and answer segment. I've been saying that for a while. I will be doing that soon. I need some questions, so send me those on YouTube, Facebook, whatever. What else I got?
Call him on the phone if you have his number.
Yeah, my cell phone number. Here you go. What else? I'll be doing maybe a video equipment segment reviewer thing. I've got some old equipment. I'll be doing that, so it'll be something different. Basically it. If you have how-to videos, how-to videos, I may be doing those as well. If you want me to do a how-to video on anything, let me know. I would do that. That's basically it. Bye-bye.
And we'll see you later. Bye. Wait a minute. Bye.